Hi, Leo and Leo cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia, and today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter. But most commonly, these readings are designed for people who have those placements in a higher place. So like the rising sign, your moon sign, your sun sign, your Venus sign. I do like to include Mars because I do think Mars has something to do with the way we act, the things that we choices we make, our kind of energy we put forth into the world. So just know, if you do have Leo as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. General readings are not personal ones because they did not go out with only one person and that person's specific situation in mind. So while you are here, please enjoy yourself. Use your own intuition and discernment to collect the parts of this reading you feel belong to you and your current situation, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Leo that may need that message more than you at this time. Remember that tarot can flip, it can reverse, it can move around a lot in readings, so take only what resonates. It could be one part of it is about you, the other part of it's about the other person. Just remember to go with the flow here because that's generally what happens. Okay. So, but I do want to say this, whenever this reading does resonate, if it is a sentence, if it is a segment, or if it is the entire thing, please feel free to hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and tell me how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need its messages. And lastly, please remember to become a subscriber to this channel. Definitely everything you guys are doing to interact with the channel, your views, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, any and all of that is helping this channel to grow. So I couldn't be doing this without you guys. I mean, I think that's something I definitely do want to express to you, is that this is so important because without you, it wouldn't be happening. So thank you. We are going to begin now that all the cards are on the table. We're going to see whose energy we're connecting with. If none of this is about you or the person you think we're reading about, don't worry and think that this isn't your reading. It's just someone here may need a little more clarity to see who it is we're connecting with energy-wise. So there's energy here of something happening when you least expect it. Something happening next year. There's some controlling energy. Someone here might be much younger than the other. Someone who has a lot of integrity. There's an energy of feeling very comfortable when you're together. There's some self-absorbed energy. There's some supportive energy. And there's energy of not who you think it is. Okay, so take what resonates. Leave behind what does not. Okay, your theme for this reading for today is starting off with something about conflict. There's tension, there's arguments, there's fighting, there's stuff that's going on here that feels heavy. It's had a lot of tense moments attached to it. We have the energy of number 4, Black Moon Lilith in Cancer, which speaks about honoring your emotions. So let's get to that one and we'll read about what this is. It says, home is your sanctuary and comfort zone. Create the nurturing environment you deserve. The universe wants you to know that your emotions are valid and that this is your time to heal and honor those emotions. When this card comes to you, the cosmos is asking you to stop neglecting your own emotions for the sake of others. Home is your sanctuary where you should feel safe. It is time to review and clear what is not aligned in your home life and your emotional world. So standing true in your emotions and clearing out what isn't for you anymore in your home life. Okay. We have the energy of number 25, the monster within, and this is talking about an internal struggle that you are probably having here, some personal challenges and wanting to improve yourself. Okay. And lastly, we have the energy of number 38, tea magic, and this says, reach into your subconscious, pull from the source and weave magic with intention, and then the answers will unfold. So this is you really, I think, in this energy of honoring your emotions and stating your internal struggle, wanting to improve, wanting to release the things that are not meant for you, This conflict could be internal. This may not have to do with the arguing with the other person. It may be a dialogue you're having within yourself about this. You're being told to reach into your subconscious and pull from that. Weave that magic with intention. Like, set that energy forward with the intention of wanting to know the answer to this issue. And there you may find the solution to what you're looking for. All right, so let's start also next with what you don't see coming. At the bottom of our main deck, I find the energy of the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, Six of Swords. I think what I can tell you here is that this does look like you are deep in your feelings about something that's creating a narrative for you where you feel like you may have to apologize to this person that you're with because you are contemplating becoming single, moving forward out of things that have felt really like hard to navigate, pushing yourself to move forward into a place that might feel a little less bumpy. There is possibly energy here about potentially reconciling with someone from your past, someone that was a lot of fun. But it's like a deep dive into the emotions of, could that work out? You know that this is based on the fact that you will have to be single in order to do this. And it might require an apology. That's okay, especially if you're honoring your own self and what you truly do need. So, okay, let's start over here. Leo, your Aries, I keep trying to say Aries. So if you're dealing with an Aries, there is something here. Okay. Your energy at this time, you are sat in the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. And the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. North Node, South Node placements there too. They're opposite signs. So I feel like what I can see here is that you feel limited. You feel bound to something, probably the relationship you're in. That's probably why there's this conflict going on within yourself, because you, my dear, are contemplating moving forward. This is the fastest card in any tarot deck. So this is about you trying to find your way forward in a successful way to honor what it is you want to do and release yourself from those shackles that are there in this relationship. Seven of Wands there, Five of Wands here. Too many cards. We're not taking half the deck, guys. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, I think that there's been a lot here about, you know, a dialogue inside of yourself that you feel that you're having to defend, something that matters to you. You put a lot of hard work and effort into this, and you're trying to find the way, it looks like, to tell this person in a loving manner, you want to be released from this. You are standing in defense of it. It's a lot about planning and strategizing, but also arguing, fighting. Like, it could be internal, it could be external. Just a lot of effort's been put into this, and it may require you to speak in a loving manner or apologize. We're going to see as this reading continues to unfold, but you really are deeply contemplating moving forward in your life, releasing yourself from those limits, that self-limiting beliefs, the shackles, the confinement of whatever you feel is holding you back. You have a Keystone card. There is one last piece to put into place. You have the power to bring things together. So there's something here you're needing to do. You know you need to do it. You want to do it. There's this energy of, I think, truly knowing oneself and wanting, I think, to figure that out, it feels like. We have Person of Air. We have number 2, the Tandem Bicycle. And number 1, the Sword and the Scales. Yes, I think that there's this eloquent level of sort of abrupt or colder communication about the truth, about, it looks a little bit like maybe going through some legal process or trying to stand in your integrity in a fair way about the fact that you do want to move forward. This is about a partnership too, and one in which at one point in time things were probably great. But it looks to me like you're doing a lot of trying to do things by the book, trying to balance out things, but it does look like you're really deeply looking at moving forward and away from this. Okay, so let's see how your person's showing up for you. Their energy is in the World card of Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio energy, closing out a cycle. And if you look at this image, it's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and there's like a rift. There's like a doorway having to walk through. One thing is completing so something new can begin. And we have the Page of Swords. So clearly talking about that ending, talking about the way they want this to end, closing out a chapter, having solid clarity on that too, because it's very important to know oneself and know what you want to have happen here. We do have the Knight of Swords now. So we've advanced from the Page to the Knight. We have the Seven of Swords. The Moon card of a Cancer and Pisces energy. And the Three of Wands. So feels to me, there's two cards here right in the center that are about not saying stuff, omitting the truth, not speaking the truth, not being as forthcoming with information, holding close these thoughts, but not extrapolating on them, not talking about them, deep dive into the emotions. And look what's being held in that hand is a key. So this person could actually open up and tell you the truth about the fact that they clearly know they want to move forward. They're just waiting for the right opportunity, maybe to tell you. They honestly are in the state of ending something with you. That's probably why you're feeling some of these things you're feeling. Like you might feel like you have to apologize to this person because you've planned, because you've strategized, because you've put forth some effort and energy to this situation. There's just a lot here that's not being said. But boy, oh boy, here we go. Clear the air. Something may be clouding your judgment. Get some clarity and set things right. So yeah, it feels like that. Like this person isn't saying something, or they're not telling you everything, or there's this energy of, I know I need to, I've been waiting for the right time to tell you. I don't want to hurt you. It's kind of like that. And it feels a little bit like you're kind of doing the same thing, only you're looking at it through the lens of, I know I want to do this. I know I need to do this. We now have a person of fire, which is probably you. We have the situation is currently changing. And we have number 8, the microphone. I think that this person is very confident in their energy that right now anything could happen. Things are changing and they're really wanting to make that known. Like through social media, speaking up, telling friends, telling family that you guys are probably going through a big state of change. Looks like moving forward and closing out cycles and ending things together. And this person does want to tell everyone. So what do they want with you? What are their intentions with this relationship and with you? Well, we have the Devil card of Capricorn. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. I think that their intention is to start over after this. Feels like it was a karmic lesson. It was something that was meant to be here to teach you both something. But there's this energy of wanting a new beginning for themselves. And maybe even for you too, but maybe not together. We'll see in a moment. I think you know this even better than I do, which is probably a very good thing. You can see it for what it really is. You'll leave it in the comments if you feel like it to explain to me what's actually going on here. This person is being clarified by the Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy. 2 of Pentacles. The Lover's card of Gemini. 9 of Wands. Page of Swords. And the Queen of Swords. So yeah, I think the thing is that this person believes honestly, that they've sacrificed so much in this relationship. They've been trying to put their own needs aside. They've been kind of juggling, trying to look at the situation for what it truly is. At the end of the day, they know they have to make a decision about this relationship. They are going to stand their ground. They have some boundaries. They're a little on the wounded side. Things have hurt. This has been hard. That's why I think there's going to be finally clear communication about this, like, feeling of, I want to be done with this. I no longer want to be doing this. I no longer want to be having this about. This person is going to probably express to you in the very near future that it's time for this to end. And it doesn't look to me like you're going to be overly sad about it. I think you're tired of being bound in this devil energy also. It looks like you both are feeling the same way. You for a different reason, no. Which is kind of interesting. Sacred space. It says, carve out a little niche for your spiritual practice and make your home a retreat. So that's a piece of advice for you. So it could be that right now, while you're going through this, you need to focus more on meditating. You need to take some time for yourself to do the things you know you have to do to love yourself better, to take better care of yourself in this time right now. We have the energy of number 8, the old car, and number 3, the inventor. I think that this person feels very exhausted. Old habits have died hard in this relationship. This person's energy is they're weary, and this has been overdue because they have just been enduring this relationship for right now. From their perspective, they've been just doing it again and again and again, trying to find a creative way to solve the problem. But at the end of the day, this really does look like this person is trying hard to understand that A, it's okay to fail, and then B, it's okay to start over again for themselves. This isn't going to be with you. I can clearly see that. This person wants freedom from this relationship. They no longer want to be in it with you. I hate to always get so direct, but I feel like readings on YouTube sometimes are too, well, it could go like this or it could go like this. Just say what it is. This person, it clearly looks to me like they don't want to be with you anymore. You don't look to be too sad about it. I think for this sword and scales, you're kind of interested in making sure everything is fair. If you guys have to get divorced or go through a legal proceeding to get away from one another, you're wanting what's fair and right for yourself, and vice versa. You're not wanting to give up all of your things or take on the burden of the bills. You're wanting this to be done correctly for one another. Okay. So how does this person feel about you in this situation currently? We have the Lover's card of Gemini. And we have the Hermit card of Virgo. This does not surprise me one bit at all. It feels to me like their energy is such that they are deeply looking at how they're going to make this decision. It feels a lot like they already know that they've made a decision. I think that's the other thing. And it's something that they spent a lot of time soul searching about. They did not just like arbitrarily, look what's at the bottom of this deck. Chariot, Cancer, moving forward fast. I don't think that they got to this overnight about you and this relationship and wanting to end it. I do believe that it has taken them some soul searching. It's taken them some time to look at this. There is clear energy here that it's time to make a decision. Hermit card of Virgo, again, double clarification. Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, 6 of Pentacles, and the Justice card of Libra. Here it is. I think that there has been so much introspection that they're now finally ready to offer you something very little. It's a conversation in which they're going to tell you that they're trying to rebuild their life. They're trying to manifest a new beginning for themselves, something that they want, something that matters to them, something sadly where they feel things are going to be more balanced and structured and less one-sided. There is this energy that if you guys are married, that there's going to be a discussion about how to get divorced. If you guys are in like a legal situation where you share property, I think there's going to be this discussion about how to fairly clear that out, sell things, make sure everybody's taken care of. So it's kind of like a, what do we call that? Lipstick on a pig type of a breakup, right? So it's like a high vibrational breakup. Okay. We have ascending. You are making a leap in consciousness now. Let go of anything that's holding you back. So yeah, I think that's what I can see here clearly too, is that this relationship was a karmic lesson in order for you both to learn how to choose yourselves, learn the lesson, clear it out, and you're done. You don't need to, it's like the person was here for a season and a lesson, and that's really it. There's no bigger reason. There's no bigger meaning. It just was truly that. And that's a good thing though. We have number 8, the grapes, and number 6, Anamkara. I think that this person is always going to love you. There will always be this appreciation for who you were to them and what this was. There's this energy of once you guys are through this breakup, there will be a lot of abundance that comes to both of you. So it's a high vibrational breakup. I mean, it's like bittersweet, right? And it does say go. The time is right. So you could even start this discussion with them and say, listen, I don't really want to be doing this anymore. So it might be time for us to end this. This is you honoring your emotions, removing out what isn't meant for you. This is you looking at the things, this internal struggle, wanting to improve your life, wanting it to be better. This is you reaching into your subconscious, pulling from there and weaving magic with intention and finding those answers to the reasons all this conflict happened in the first place. So if this has connected with you and has sounded like your story, please hit the like button, drop me a comment or an emoji in the text box, and please remember to become a subscriber to this channel. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. It is always my honor to read for you. I am sending you a lot of love and light on this, and I look forward to reading for you in the future. I am drawn here to remind you there's moon phases here, and we literally just came through a really big full moon. So that might have been when this whole thing unfolded for you, was during a full moon, and you were like, oh my gosh, I'm done. We have to end this. So know this, on the other side, you will meet yourself in a better state, a different state. And nothing is a mistake. Nothing was done in the wrong way. Everything was done right on time. So I love you guys. I will talk to you next time, Leo. Bye-bye.